EMCC. Welcome to week 2's 5 and 5. My name is Thomas Van Dyne. I'm a first year peer navigator. With me today is student navigator Brian Welsh, and we'll be going over this semester's drop class date. Brian.
Hey, Thomas, good to see you today. Yeah, I'm going to go right through what drop, add, withdrawal, all of that stuff is, because I think it's really kind of confusing, especially for students that are just starting out in college. So the first thing is right at the beginning of the semester, there's a drop add period. That's really cool because if you're in a class that you don't think is going to work out for you, you can drop it. There's no penalty there. It's just quick and easy. You can do it. You can also add a class. So if you drop one and want to keep your credit count up, you can do that right at the same time in that period, right at the beginning of the semester. That's called the drop add period. Once we pass that, it gets a little bit more complicated, and it's important to pay attention to all the implications. That we changed the name to course withdrawal, not drop add, but course withdrawal. It's possible to withdraw from a course, and that can be a really good option. But it's important to talk with an advisor about that because there could be some financial aid implications. It may affect you academically, but it also might be the best thing to do academically. So if you're in a course and it's not working out for you, that's one of the important times to reach out to your advisor and talk with your advisor. If you're not sure who your advisor is, you can look in the upper right-hand corner of your schedule, and it's going to be listed out there. And you can always talk with any of the peer navigators, with me, or with Liz Daigle. We'll be glad to help you with any of that. The third thing to keep in mind is kind of like the biggest, most serious thing, and that's withdrawal from the college. And we can do that. It's my job to help people with that. But again, it's something we want to pay a lot of attention to. We don't want to lose you, first of all. If you're here and you're a student, we'd like to keep you. And if you're running into difficulty, then we want to help. We want to figure out how to change things around or adjust what we need to adjust to help you do well. And usually we involve instructors in that process. We always try, and sometimes instructors are able to help more than they are at other times, but they're always very willing to help. So we want to be careful about both course withdrawal and college withdrawal, and we need to remember that they're different. One is withdrawing from a course or courses, and one is withdrawing from the college completely. If you withdraw from the college completely, you'll need to reapply to come back. And that's okay. We would love to have you back. Sometimes withdrawing from the college, just like withdrawing from the course, is the best thing to do for a person at the time. With both of those options, you will end up with a W on your transcript. So when I'm trying to explain what that does for people, I kind of explain it like this. A W is way better than an F. So it is a way to preserve your GPA, and preserving your GPA is vitally important because it follows all your life. I started college a long time ago. I have my transcript from the first time I went to college, and it could have been better. So my GPA is still affected by the work I did way back then. So if you need to withdraw from a course or withdraw from the college, that W can be a help. It may also affect you in terms of your financial aid, however. So we want to pay attention to that, because for financial aid eligibility, you have to be maintaining significant academic progress towards a certificate or a degree. So if you withdraw too many times, or if you switch majors too many times, we may have to talk with the folks in financial aid about just exactly what that means. That's kind of withdrawal and drop add all rolled into one, with me talking a whole lot and trying to stay under 5 minutes so Thomas doesn't whack me in the head with a stick. Thomas, does that kind of cover it? How did that sound to you? Do you think it'd be clearer for people explaining it that way?
Yeah, that sounded awesome. Thank you. And everyone else, to tune into next week's 5 and 5, just check the student engagement letter sent out weekly on Fridays. And if anyone has any ideas, it's always open to email me at thomas.vandyne@student.emcc.edu. And thank you, Brian, and hope to see everyone else next week.